And it was only until the fight started that I saw them both with their shirts off and just the gloves and the shoes on and the shorts that I realized just the discrepancy in the size, right? Jake Paul.
Boxing experts just beat Jake Paul up after he had a crazy health scare. It's not looking good for Jake's health, which is getting worse and worse. He's been walking up like crazy, which isn't good for you. Seriously, this guy is gaining so much weight that it's hurting his back. It's not right. Sure, Jake's known for being a wild card, but now it's catching up to him and fast, and instead of focusing on the fight, Jake's battling his own body, and honestly, things don't look promising. He's got way too much on his plate. And if he doesn't slow down, this health scare could wreck not only his fight with Tyson, but his whole boxing career. Let's break it down. So Jake Paul was all set to face Mike Tyson on November 15th at the AT&T Arena in what could have been the most hyped event of the year. We're talking about the kind of fight that would have had fans buzzing for months. But with this latest health scare, the fight is once again in serious jeopardy, and honestly, it's no surprise when you take a closer look at what's been going on behind the scenes with Jake. This isn't just another case of Jake being Jake. This is something that could ruin his entire career.
Gary, is there anything on this table that you think you follow?
Maybe I'll honestly do the garage.
No, you don't. I
I mean, I could feel those times too.
No, you don't.
Get this, boxing pros are totally destroying Jake for being so reckless, especially with the biggest fight of his life looming around the corner, and they've got a point. Boxers are hopping on the bandwagon, and Joe Rogan didn't hold back when he shared his opinion. His message is simple. Not everyone gets the chance to step into the ring with a legend like Mike Tyson, and Jake's messing it all up by choice. Rogan made it clear that Jake is losing a once-in-a-lifetime chance by indulging in bad habits and stunts instead of taking his training seriously.
Beat Larry Holmes. I think that Mike Tyson is the best heavyweight of all time. I don't think anybody. He didn't maintain that form, and he wound up losing to Buster Douglas.
Mike Tyson is the best heavyweight of all time. I don't think anybody can beat Rogan and the rest of the fighting community. Jake's behavior screams ungrateful and unprepared. It's like watching someone throw away the biggest chance of their career, and when you've got pros calling you out like this, you know it's time to hit pause on the nonsense and get your act together or risk losing everything. Hear me out. Jake's been crossing lines left and right, putting on weight at an insane pace, and backtracking on his training in ways that have the fight world really scared, and you've probably seen it yourself. This guy's out here feasting on dozens of cheeseburgers like he's prepping for an eating competition, not the biggest fight of his career, and let's be real. Fast food binge is literally the last thing you should be doing when you're about to step into the ring with a living legend like Mike Tyson. It's like Jake's forgotten the basics of being an athlete. The dude went from hard training sessions to cramming down burgers like it's a sport, and it's starting to show big time. So, what exactly is going on with Jake's health? Well, let's break it down because it's more important than it sounds. With all the weight Jake's been packing on, he's putting himself at big risk for some serious health problems. For starters, joint pain is a big worrying. The extra weight he's carrying puts a ton of stress on his joints, especially his knees, and hips. Imagine how much pressure those joints are under every time Jake's in the gym or sparring in the ring, and if he keeps this up, he could easily develop or worsen conditions like osteoarthritis, which could mess up his ability to train or fight at all. Then there's the back problems. Extra weight affects your spine, and when you're putting on weight as quickly as Jake, it can lead to back pain and major discomfort. You're out here trying to train, but instead of focusing on getting smarter, your body's betraying you because of all that added strength in your brain, and it doesn't stop there with all this rapid weight gain. Jake's at risk for high blood pressure too. When you gain weight quickly, your heart and blood vessels have to work overtime to keep up with the needs of your body. This can lead to elevated blood pressure, which, if left unchecked, could turn into a much bigger health problem. And if all that wasn't bad enough, there's the problem of elevated cholesterol. We all know that fast food isn't doing anybody any favors, and Jake's been binging on it like it's going out of stock. When you pack on pounds from an unhealthy diet, your cholesterol levels can increase, putting you at a much higher risk for heart disease. And yeah, we get it. Jake's young, but that doesn't mean he's indestructible. If he keeps this up, those health problems could catch up with him way faster than he knows. Now, if you've spent any time in the gym, or heck even just watched some weightlifting videos online, you'd know that when you lift that kind of weight, the bar bends under the pressure. But guess what? In Jake's video, the bar wasn't bending at all. It was as straight as a pencil, which is a big red flag that those weights were fake. Fans quickly picked up on it, flooding social media with comments calling him out. One user wrote, "Jake's out here faking lifts now, bro. The bar doesn't even bend. Who's he trying to fool?" Another fan took to TikTok and said, "I can't believe Jake Paul just tried to convince us he's lifting 500 pounds with a bar that's not even bending if you've been anywhere near a gym before. You know that's not how it works, and it's true." Anyone with a basic knowledge of weightlifting can tell you that Jake's video was more about putting on a show for his fans than actually showing his strength. The fake weightlifting. Not only did the fake weightlifting fiasco catch the attention of fans, but boxing pros like Michael Bisping also shared their serious opinions.
We are 500 pounds. I'm the strongest heavyweight in existence. No spot. Come on, man. Let's go, man. This is it. Come on, man. Come on. Lightweight. Lightweight. Come on. Ooh.
There you go. You got
Down low, better play, better pace. Some ain't doing this. I'll try to use like that. Mike ain't doing this, baby. Tyson doesn't stand 10.
Let's not forget Mike Tyson isn't just some random opponent. He's a legend, and fighting him takes peak physical condition. If Jake's body is already breaking down, stepping into the ring with Iron Mike could be a big mistake. Experts are saying that if Jake isn't 100% for this fight, he's risking not only his image but also his health. One wrong move in the ring, and Jake could end up badly injured. So, while Jake's out here posting fake weightlifting videos and chowing down on fast food, the truth is that his health is in serious danger. Pundits and fans alike are all giving their takes, and the message is clear here. Jake needs to get it together if he doesn't. This health disaster could be the end of his boxing dreams. We've seen him push through a lot of challenges in the past, but this one might be his biggest battle yet, and if Jake doesn't take it seriously, the fight with Tyson might just be the least of his problems. Jake's health scare isn't just about one fight. It's a warning of the toll that boxing can take on your body. Whether you're a seasoned pro or a newcomer like Jake, the sport demands intense physical and mental preparation, and sometimes even the fittest athletes can find themselves sidelined by injury or sickness. Jake was out here knocking out opponents left and right before this whole health crisis hit, and now the tables have totally turned. I mean, think about it. He took down some big names like Mike Perry, Nate Diaz, and even UFC legend Anderson Silva. Fans were hyped thinking Jake was really on his way to becoming a legit contender in the boxing world. He was riding that wave of success, proving the doubters wrong with every punch. It's actually wild though, because when the fight with Mike Tyson was first announced, everyone was worried about Tyson's health, which was the reason the fight wouldn't happen. But here we are with Jake's health throwing a major wrench in the whole thing. The script has completely flipped, and now it's Jake's physical condition that's threatening to cancel what could have been the biggest fight of his career. It's crazy how fast things change. So there you go, fight world. That's all I have for you today. What do you think about the boxing experts' hot take on Jake Paul's health crisis? Fill in the comments section with your ideas. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the station for more boxing news. See you in the next movie.